Like a very Gen.G draft, and DAMWON Kia similar on their side. But if you have a look at these straight down the line, both of them, a lot of late game power. But where do we put it, gentlemen? Chronicler, do we think this is exactly what Gen.G needed? Is it enough against DAMWON Kia? Get advantages elsewhere.
The one upside, of course, for the Gen.G comp is that even though I think in terms of range, it's going to be a little bit harder for them to get stuff done, they can be fine.
Uh-oh, a little bit overextended.
Yeah, BDD in a bit of trouble. Gravity field goes down. Not going to get the stun just yet, but the follow flash. BDD on the wrong side of the map as now he's running through these Raptors, and now it's a wild goose chase. He does have the blast cone as Canyon avoids it, but now, yeah, I mean, look, you are getting away slowly but surely. Is it going to be the execute? No, it is not, as not enough time had passed.
At least not for a long time here. Canyon is absolutely ready to steal this away.
Yeah, you can see actually after Clid right now, as end of the line comes down, Canyon just going to ignore the Graves and take away the Shellfish. Now going to move up and looks to see whether he can defend Khan, who has not even lost 50% of his health bar. He should be absolutely fine, as now we're just looking to clear out this minion wave, and pressure has dissipated. Meanwhile, on the bottom side, first turret goes down.
Yeah, turret's already gone here, so yeah, you will get this charge off here, but you're not going to be able to really do anything else. The Herald's going to get cleared so quickly, and now you've got a jungle on this side of the map who's not accomplishing much. That Gen.G would round off the draft with that, but unfortunately, just making these... Oh, hold that thought, Clid.
Yeah, Clid thought that it was his jungle, but Canyon's trying to convince him otherwise. His Ghost just going to get popped. BDD comes around the corner, and that's an overstep from the center.
And Graves are right now. They're rotating over looking for a pick, but I don't know if this is coming through. Turret's still up.
I'm pretty sure the turret will go down here. I think the problem with Gen.G not going for the Drake was more the position that the rest of the map was in, because you do have to kind of hard force it if you want to try and get it before Ghost comes back, because the death times at this point in time are still so short. It also means that the pick potential that is available for Gen.G remains way more relevant than it otherwise would be, as Canyon might get caught here.
Yep, Scout of the Week comes down. Clid not actually opting in for anything. ShowMaker could have rotated up, as now speaking of rotations, we've got some teleports coming in here. Beryl and Ghost getting closed in on. There's a teleport to come through from Khan, as unfortunately Rascal, oh, he does find it actually in the end, but he gets blown up. And this is the problem. There were turrets down, and this was the setup that, of course, the Heimerdinger wanted, and Clid, he's just going to have to collaterally damage himself. Going to be cleared here by Clid to the best of his ability. All 5 members of both teams milling about in the river. BDD down to about half life, in a bit of trouble as the train is going to park itself into the wall, but it does buy exactly the right amount of space.
Untakeable for Gen.G right now.
Yeah, he's off towards the side. Rascal is going to try and get himself back in. Bella's breath does deny some of the CC as Clid and BDD in position. BDD, you can see charging up for that potential ultimate, but the Herald is used, right? This is straight out of a textbook from DAMWON Kia, trying to get all of that control, as Canyon is going to get collateral damage to the face, but they have a center. They have all of the extra regen on their side, and Canyon, he will be back up to health in pretty short time as these Piercing Darknesses start to come in. But Gen.G, they have position. There's the Moonlight Vigil. Gravitum's going to help out as well. Ornhorn gets a triple knockup as the Dawning Shadow lands on Beryl, and now DAMWON Kia trying to get back into this teamfight. Canyon out of it already. The Scion is dead, down to zombie mode, and Clid secures the Dragon. Gen.G have extraordinarily low health bars. DAMWON Kia cannot find it though. They cannot find the chase, and they'll be denied the Drake and denied a kill.
And ladies and gentlemen, I give you this lack of vision. While they have this vision control, they're allowed to give ShowMaker a turret. Why not? Because there's no way that anyone can catch him off guard here when you have this much vision control.
Lower than he'd otherwise want to be to actually frontline in this potential team fight.
They have to dodge every single shot coming through from Beryl as well, so the pacing of this is so slow, but the chip war is being won by DAMWON Kia. Here comes Khan.
Yeah, we'll see whether Khan can actually get into position as he avoids a lot of these skill shots. Ruler out of the way of the Scion. He's got the close range weapons as here comes the call of the Forge Guard. Finds a knockup, but it's only on Khan as Dawning Shadow gets all of those big old shields onto DAMWON Kia. Gen.G still jostling right now, but the fight hasn't actually started. And now there's no call of the Forge Guard to try and get that advantage. Stun lands onto the Heimerdinger, but immediately Beryl's back up to full health. That's going to be soul point now for DAMWON Kia.
And they can just walk away. They don't have to fight this. They absolutely do not need to. They get out of here. This is the war of attrition. It feels like you are going to struggle to lose as Gen.G every time.
Combined with the Senna healing, you can just consistently get those health bars up to full. And then once that Call of the Forge Guard is used, you have a problem.
Oh no, Ruler's in ruler position and he's caught immediately out. How many times has he died at exactly this point of the map?
It's happened so many times in really high, stressful...
For Ruler, this next fight, he's going to do a lot more damage front to back. than he otherwise would. Canyon and Khan do need to be a little bit more frightened. But I think that setup conversation that we've had is still so important. Khan spotted on vision. Ruler looking to move on over as Canyon finds BDD out of position. He flashes, but he can't make it towards the lantern. And now the box is set up, but it's just not going to be good enough. Now Rascal, he's also out of position. Clid's at half health. Ruler is running for the hills, and Gen.G are falling apart.
Oh, this is definitely going to be basically game. I mean, at this stage, you get all the objectives.
Such good use of the pressure that they have, knowing that when push comes to shove, they can give up this objective, right? Like, it's not something that they 100% need to go for, and the attempt of Gen.G to collapse onto Khan is always something that is going to take so much time, and now it's a miracle steal for Clid, or the game is basically over.
The grenade lands! He takes the lantern, Clid is going to make it out, but, I mean, that's where the good news ends, as BDD comes on over, he's spotted out on vision, and now all we need is Heimerdinger to move into that pit, and that Baron basically just gets blinked at and it dies. He's not even going to get there. Doesn't need to. And that is both Mountain Soul and the Baron.
They have a Mountain Soul. It's so much harder to get that done.
Yeah, and they have a Scion in the front as well. And I don't want to be that guy, you know, that talks about mistakes and things like that, but life has just been that little bit too late on so many pivotal lanterns in this game so far, as once again BDD going to get stunned up, but now Rascal's there, gets the flash out of ShowMaker. Ghost is going to get knocked up, but Khan has found a flank. Ruler is exploding, but he's still alive for now. Dawning Shadow just narrowly avoided, but Khan is just unkillable right now on this Scion. Now he finds himself a turret. He's got Gargoyle Stone Plate. Ain't no way he's dying. He's going to flash to get himself out of the way. His unleashed power still needs to be respected, but with no Ruler, it's going to be so difficult for Gen.G to defend the base, and it looks like it's going to get cracked at this push.
Yeah, this is going to be the push to take the inhibitor, maybe even take the game. With no Ruler here, you just don't have the damage to challenge this anymore.
So scary.
I mean, Khan basically just 1v5 that team fight. I mean, just that tanky.
I'm looking back to that Trash Talk video, gentlemen, where Khan was like, sit down, young men.
Time to learn something.
Yeah, and he's certainly doing it here today. Just no fear, standing in the front line, punishing his former teammates and friends on Gen.G.
And it's on sign as well, right? Like, they call him a sign one trick, I guess, so what? I don't care. Like,
yeah.
I might be a sign one trick.
4 million health, gentlemen. He's just so big on this Scion.
I mean, this is basically a game you can't lose as DAMWON Kia. You could just slowly push this forward, and if anything goes wrong, you just walk away and take Elder, but you don't even have to do that. You've got a third inhibitor down now.
And a lot of the potential that we talk about for Gen.G is in the burst. That's a free item of fellas. He can get through the stone plate.
All right,
DAMWON Kia trying to win this game with minions right now. And okay, you get an ult.
Yeah, but that is going to be a stopwatch. Rascal not going to be able to find too much joy there. Beryl going to get healed back up as Rascal has to Searing Charge his way out. Life not going to be so lucky as Ghost grabs that first kill. Collateral damage to try and create distance there for Clid as Canyon gets stunned up but doesn't care at all. Nexus turret 1, 2 down. Nexus now the focus for DAMWON Kia as they make a statement in game number 1 in this spring final. Gen.G relegated to their fountain. DAMWON Kia often want to have a bit of fun at this stage, but it looks like the Nexus is just going to get taken down, and they'll move us straight to game number 2.
Very clean game here from DAMWON Kia. Both teams going for a scaling composition, but the execution for DAMWON Kia was just better. They were fortunate they were able to get that Mountain Soul. They had
Oliver is there meant as a counter to the Renekton, and it's yet again DAMWON Kia just pulling the old mess around in draft. And this late draft pivot means that Rascal's playing
one of, I believe, 6 champions that Khan has played one off this season. And hold that thought.
Yeah, he might be dying as well as Rascal comes on in. Teleport immediately down as the turret not going to do enough work. Rascal happy to tank that one up, as it is going to be ShowMaker being able to tell Clid. Can go for a potential dive, as it's only level 5 for the Xayah.
And this is so good for Gen.G if they can snowball this bot lane as well.
Level 6.
In goes Clid, finds the Ghost, as there's the ultimate. Ghost, though, is going to try and kite this one out. Is burning down, though, and he's definitely going to die. Beryl now relegated back underneath his turret. And Ruler's just going to jump on top of him. Finds a bit of a reset there as Beryl's surviving for a very long time. And it looks like
aggressive trade come through for Ruler because he knows that Clid is coming down. He knows that Clid has 6. He's an extremely good champion. Hecarim is at diving turrets. So great timing. And
that's a huge flash forward. And Ruler just pops him. Good night, Mr. Cow.
Okay.
Like cancelled out the headbutt.
Yeah.
By just rocket jumping and eating it and then doing damage with it at the same time. That was actually just ridiculously sick, as there's the stun down onto BDD. Nowhere for him to go. And we knew that this was the possibility finally. And we'll see where the DAMWON Kia can grab themselves this turret. Looks like they might be able to, as the cannon minion is at least dealt with. But nope, ShowMaker just clears that one up. So now a lot of...
As Chronicler was saying, you don't want to take that fight necessarily. And this ends up being pretty nice for Gen.G, all things considered, even with the Drake, the second Drake going the way of DAMWON Kia.
Just dies. It's not nearly as secure as we'd like it to be.
Oh, wow.
Goodbye, turret.
That was just wrecked.
That's
straight
good
up.
dunk.
Yes.
I'm concerned too, you guys, about what DAMWON Kia's late game teamfighting is going to look like. You're looking to execute somebody if you can, but it's just easier said than done. And in these moments, you're just going to get out-chipped. Like, the poke damage is real for Gen.G.
If some of these bubbles start to land as well, it gets very, very scary as Canyon pounces out of the way exactly when he needs to. This was the DAMWON play from game number 1 as the Herald is shoved in. But in goes Beryl. Rascal going to answer very nicely. An equalizer goes down slightly ahead of when DAMWON Kia needed it.
And now you can't fight very easily as DAMWON Kia, that you've used all your tools.
Yeah, now we're looking for the bubbles. Grand entrance from Life. He might explode, but can they actually win the fight? Ruler grabs one. As Clid's running out of this one, he should be able to get out relatively safely as the bubble not going to hit the mark. And there it is, the double kill for Ruler. And he's now 3-0, and this has become very scary.
That's an MVP red buff right there. Ruler finds the execution, a beautiful flank, and it looks like Life is throwing his life away, but he's doing so justifiably. That's the Infernal Drake, and that might be the break that Gen.G needed to really put the pressure to this mid-game composition of DAMWON Kia.
You can walking away, that it's not going to be a fight they can win, and sure, the counter engage there was really nice. ShowMaker got a lot of value. Ruler, by the way, hits 1,500 kills.
Yeah, very nicely done, as BDD's going to have to get out of there. Has to use his flash. Rocket jump from Ruler as DAMWON Kia. They ain't done just yet, as Canyon gets over the wall. Doesn't find the spear, though. And now Life getting on further forward. We're teleporting in. Equalizer really good at corralling Gen.G right now. But I think they've made it. I think they've made it out as in goes Canyon one more time. He's going to get lit on fire by Life as now, oh, Canyon's in trouble. He has to go golden. Featherstorm's there for Ghost as well, and now Rascal, he has to run away. Can the rest of Gen.G get here in time? As the blade call is good from Ghost. Rascal's still so tanky as Canyon gets over the wall once again, but now who's getting corralled? ShowMaker tries to say that it's not him, but he'll burn down once again as BDD picks that one up, and DAMWON Kia, I think this comp may have run its course as Gen.G are rolling over them here in game 2.
This draft has just so many holes in it. There are so many issues in terms of consistent damage and range that they overextend here. They go deep for the chase. They get punished. Canyon, going to be the last to fall. It's going to be a full wipe, it feels.
Yeah, bear versus cat. I know where my money's at, to be perfectly honest. And that is going... Well, you can see Rascal continuing to be frustrating for Khan as well as DAMWON Kia trying to hold on to their mid lane as well. In comes ShowMaker though, as Rascal may have overextended. And it looks like he's just going for it, looking for this solo kill. There's the equalizer, and Rascal slowed down. Khan, one auto, Rascal's gonna do it! And that's gonna make it the 1-for-1, and the Baron is already going down.
And they don't have teleport. ShowMaker can't get over here, he has to walk the long way.
And there is no equalizer available. That's one of the key ultimates that you need in this situation to contest this Baron.
Oh, Bubble is going to connect onto Canyon there as well. Beryl had already gone in. It's exactly not what you want. It's a great buster shot from Ruler as well to try and keep himself alive. He rocket jumps at exactly the right moment to keep himself alive. And now Clid is rolling over the top of it. He'll go down as ShowMaker grabs that one. Now BDD could be in trouble. That's a great Zonya's there. And that's going to be it. The triple kill for the Crocodile. And Ruler says, I'll take mine as well. And now Tristana versus the Nidalee. I think I know where my money's at as Ruler gets some vision. And we'll see whether Canyon can find the spear. The answer is going to be no for now as Ruler. Oh no, the flash forward, but it's answered by Ruler. He's going to find the autos, and that's the outplay.
I feel like we're scraping.
The looks of things as we got 1 second on Soul Point for Gen.G. Beryl, man, he's getting chunked already as in goes Clid. Goes out. And he's going to keep himself alive for the moment. ShowMaker trying to tank things up as there's another bubble to connect from BDD. DAMWON Kia together as 5 once again, but they've suffered some losses when it comes to the health bar. ShowMaker knows that they can't give this one up as he tries to get himself back out. The cow is already dead though, as Ghost going forward, finds Clid now, and that's going to be Canyon locking down the dragon. Canyon still trying to go aggressive here as Zaya already dead. The spears are going to miss. Gen.G, they miss out on the Drake, but they find the team fight once again.
It feels like DAMWON Kia are bringing a knife to a gunfight here, Atlus. They just don't have the range. They desperately get the steal. They have the poke to back it up. And by the time that DAMWON Kia can actually look for this fight, is in live, by the way.
Yeah,
Beryl.
we've got Beryl taking a lot of damage here. Unbreakable Will is decent. He finds a 3-man pulverize. But what's it all for, ladies and gentlemen? I'm not entirely sure.
This opens up opportunities here for the Baron now for Gen.G. They could just try to sweep this vision, and DAMWON Kia do not have the tools to contest.
Yeah, Rascal actually just takes no damage from this top side of the map as Ruler will pop the Rumble. My god, the damage is ludicrous. He's got his Infinity Edge.
Not doing anything. The problem was that Clid played around that so well in the early game, and I think Rascal on this VODS has been so good.
In goes Clid. He does get pulverized though. Now back underneath the turret as Canyon will get on top of him. Beryl's the one that locks down the kill as BDD finds some bubbles. But goodbye, Clid, an overextension
15
here.
seconds before the Drake. 15 seconds to go.
This is a disaster. Gen.G, I think they might actually still have options when it comes to fighting DAMWON Kia because they are so strong right now. But Beryl, he's going to go in. Look at Ruler, still at full health right now. Beryl's going to get popped as in goes Rascal. ShowMaker trying to be the hero. Ruler, though, is going to flash his way out. Goes Golden at the end, but he's so extraordinarily low. And Ghost will get that 1,000 Golden now. DAMWON Kia, look at the Baron.
This is the DAMWON Kia we're talking about. You're behind. Your comp isn't strong in the late game, but you make the plays to turn the game around.
And now Rascal's going to get picked off as well. This is 100% a Baron going
crippling, right? If you lose this game,
you lose this game, you lose the series.
It's over. Yeah.
It's over. You can't lose. It's just.
And Ruler, I think all eyes are going to be on him as it looks like DAMWON Kia not going to be able to get to. Oh my god, the damage is just repugnant.
As soon as they get on top of it, you just have to give this up as DAMWON Kia. Now you can't have buyer's remorse, you know, and try to come in here. This is so risky. Like, I think
they're looking for the fight instead of the Baron. They're not wanting to flip as now Ruler has to rocket jump early in this fight. Equalizer, very aggressive. No one in range to follow up, though. As the Alistair soaks the bubble, that's going to deny any sort of engage. And DAMWON Kia, they're going to have to go back to the drawing board. Can't. I mean, his ultimate's on a low cooldown, but I don't think it's quite low enough here as they're still moving forward. I've seen this before. Headbutt pulse now onto the Bear as Clid's at half health. He can't go in, and Rascal has to ult to try and get himself out, but I don't think it's going to quite be enough. Beryl's going to lock it down with the Ignite. And DAMWON Kia have got rid of...
The dominance was gone. I think you can go for that fight, but they don't want to risk it. They were too scared. They are still good if they can execute on this Baron. They can't get this over, but it looks like they will.
I mean, ShowMaker is so scary right now. Look at that. Moves slightly towards Clid, and Clid's like, nope. Nope, nope, nope. Get me out of here. And another equalizer flies down. And you might say, oh, it missed. But no, it creates a perfect opportunity to grab themselves that turret. And now
at this moment, without the vision, like they can't throw the paddle stars.
Look at Ruler. Can he get there?
Oh, the equalizer. They just walk up the red carpet, but
they can rush
manage to reposition. Gen.G have given it up. That is going to be time to go for it. I mean, it's bouncing around. ShowMaker goes in, looks for Rascal. Bit of chip damage. Now it's Beryl's turn. Gets himself in amongst it. Hasn't actually popped the ult just yet as the bubble connects. Great paddle star there as this is the go button. Grand entrance is going to land, but Ghost still alive for the moment. Equalizer is good and they use it defensively. ShowMaker going to lock down the Rakan. Both supports going to be traded for, but also the Volley Bear will fall down. ShowMaker, does he have enough here? Oh, able to get out of the way with the slice. And DAMWON Kia will win the fight 2-1. But is it over just yet? Canyon's burning. Primal Surge is running. Ruler, oh my god, dives on forward. But it's not quite enough. Going golden is BDD, but Ghost is going to pop him on the back. Oh, the red buff! Not enough.
He's got GA here as well, too. But this is going to actually be Ghost having to come back and deal with this. This is actually insane.
Short from BDD, but will get him into position. Khan has the equalizer. He's going to put it down in this choke point. Life is down to half health as Beryl going to get bubbled. That's dangerous, but now the fight is on. ShowMaker looking for more. The Rumble's going to pop like a balloon. DAMWON Kia secure the Baron, but can they keep themselves alive is the question. They're actually looking for a fight as Canyon pounces on forward. The Xayah already down to the GA, but oh no, Ruler down to his as well. Can he actually respawn and survive? ShowMaker is saying absolutely not, but Ruler gets over the wall. Canyon now needs to be respected, and the Xayah is still alive. I still think Ruler might be able to.
It's a 1v3 hold. Can he do it?
I mean, it's up to him. I mean, if anyone could do it, it's him, but I think that they might just be a little bit too late.
Yeah, the health bar's not exactly the highest. Ruler has absolutely so much damage, but these turrets are melting. Buster Shot has to be used, and Ghost just says no. And DAMWON Kia, against all odds, will win game number 2.
An unbelievable comeback. This is a team composition that does not fare well against Gen.G's in the late game. They were significantly...
on the bottom side of the map that you can get, but it's into center Tom Kench. What are you supposed to do?
I mean, it's
so hard.
really tough. I mean, later on, too, ShowMaker is just going to be so difficult to kill with the front line that DAMWON Kia have. You can't get on top of him. And when you start to exchange, like if you massively in 2 lanes early on, and he gets the Drake, right? Canyon is able to almost force a flash in mid, comes down here nearly...
That one time when they flashed in, might have been different, right? And that's the player that then all of a sudden can't make the play work.
Canyon's here, by the way.
Back. Yeah, BDD could be in trouble. Has to flash, but Canyon's there with his Chaos Storm. Might just tick down, and it does, as Clid now finds himself on the wrong side of this one as well. He's going to move on back. Canyon in a little bit of trouble, but he's just going to get a puff of fire from his Phoenix. The Twitch chat could have told him very comfortably exactly what Udyr is capable of. As speaking of Udyr, he's now looking for Rascal, gets himself another flash as the train's not going to do it, but maybe the decimating smash will. Waits for the end of the Bellows breath, and Rascal is going to fall down. DAMWON Kia, they've reared out this mid lane, and like you were saying, it is just going to be that Drake secured by DAMWON Kia. Rascal will get some farm on the top side. That is certainly good news, but that is a silver lining.
The trust that they're going to be able to do it in these high-pressure situations. I think if you're a Gen.G fan, you're happy you got that. Oh, Ghost.
Speaking of which, Ruler's trying to change your mind there as Ghost throws out the ultimate to try and keep himself alive. Now flashes, Buster Shot comes in as Ghost is burning, but it's not enough. ShowMaker gets in with the teleport, BDD as well, not able to change.
Worlds, right? But besides that, this team has never won an LCK title.
Not since the rebrand, right?
Yeah. And even on Samsung, they only won Masters, never won an LCK. As this is going to be Rift Herald crashing through.
Yeah, we're looking to see whether we can stop Shelly from being able to do the work, but she gets rid of the turret here as Khan trying to mitigate it, but it's not going to be quite enough. ShowMaker and BDD now fighting, and BDD is smashing this Victor. The flash on forward, gets himself the shield though. Death Ray's decent, but Rascal was there. There was no way he was getting out. A solo kill for the Orianna, catching the victory. That's a lot of damage. Are we going to get another Scion most damage in the game situation like Khan has done in the past? I don't know. As this Fountain Drake is going to get held onto now by Gen.G, but Khan finds himself off to the side, but they've left the bottom lane to the Wolves. Life gonna have to get away. He flashes on top of Ruler and makes him stunned. It's not what you want as the Death Ray. The value is just massive. Khan's still alive somehow. Not entirely sure how that one worked as I stopped looking at that bottom side fight, and now the rest of DAMWON Kia are just closing in on Gen.G. BDD's the target. You know exactly what Beryl was looking for as the Shockwave finds no value. The Devour's beautiful under Ghost, who repositions flawlessly, and Clid is left without any friends.
And this is what we expect right after a game 2 like that. You expect DAMWON Kia to come in and crush game 3. No one expects Gen.G to recover. You hope they do. You hope for the best LCK finals of all time, but this is just not it. You could see Khan was at the on the right side of the fight, dropped it onto Khan. DAMWON Kia collapse in. It's an easy peasy win for them onto the bot side duo.
Well, Clid looking for a little bit of an answer here onto Khan, who almost has the train back available. You can see the positioning though, and that will mean that there is no way out. The teleport can come through from Gen.G as well as Beryl. He has, yeah, no, he's not going to be able to get him out of there, as of course Devour makes you very, very slow and doesn't want to give away a double kill. Not bad. Good idea.
Gets given over. There's a sword point now.
They're looking for Baron too. I mean, look at the vision control they have here.
Yeah, the rest of Gen.G are moving on over. Of course, it's not Baron just yet. Getting a little bit of ahead of ourselves as, of course, Shirley is the one available. But now in goes Clid. They do manage to find the center in the back line, but the horse may have given himself up. That's a good knock up. But they do manage to trade. ShowMaker now finds himself some darkness as BDD in trouble. He will fall down as Ruler manages to pick up the kill on the Tom Kench. Rascal is trying to get away though, and there's no way you're escaping this Udyr, who says you're dead. A triple kill actually for this Victor, and they get the slow one to Ruler. That's the quadra for ShowMaker. He got solo killed earlier, remember, by the way, and he's now just rolling over this game.
What would be the irony? Ruler called for a penta for him in the Trash Talk video, right? It's never been a penta.
Yeah.
What if ShowMaker would have gotten it?
If I had to point fingers at one person I thought might have an underperformance, I thought it might be ShowMaker.
Also need to try and pop the center at the same time.
He has TPs coming back in.
Yep, Clid still lying in wait on the flank. This is such a huge moment for Gen.G.
Away, and the Rift Herald's there too.
Yeah, and Khan is in position, like how he's supposed to move this Scion. I'm just not entirely sure. Clid biding his time still, but will he be biding his time for too long? Will it be until this dragon is taken? Will it be until the Nexus falls down?
He's playing the long game, Atlus.
Yeah, this is until summer. I don't know. There it is, though. The Ornhorn does come out. Now Clid looking for the backline. ShowMaker says absolutely not, as Clid just goes back to the rest of his team. Hasn't actually done too much. It's a two-man Shockwave into the backline, but remember, there's a center. Ghost is absolutely fine, healing back his team, and Gen.G slowly but surely melting to DAMWON Kia. That's a lot of extra damage, but there's of course a Devour as Rascal so low life as well, limping away. The flash devastating smash is going to come in, but not enough, as now Rascal running, but he should be able to get out with that searing charge. Beryl chasing after him as well, but in the meantime, guys, DAMWON Kia are taking the Mountain Drake. They're taking the cow, and they are looking to now start breaking down Gen.G's base.
And I think we have reached that insurmountable.
However, she is not ready to get on the mic. The Gen.G certainly...
Ruler.
Oh no, devastating... Oh, goodbye.
That is basically it, ladies and gentlemen. You cannot get caught there. You had no vision. And I mean, it's a small
collapse of Gen.G in this series. I think we saw the beginnings of it in the last game about halfway through, but this is absolutely confirmation. DAMWON Kia, they haven't won yet, but it is getting so close, and it just
be Udyr. Oh man, I mean, Khan has impunity here. There's no one who could stop him.
Anytime it feels like it's less tanky, the engages aren't coming through, and it's just a throwback to a style that against DAMWON Kia doesn't work.
As Dawning Shadow comes down, Ruler takes a lot of damage, but Canyon as well. He was tanking up the turret as well. Clid tries to get on top of him somehow. The Udyr is still alive thanks to Turtle Stance. BDD not going to be so lucky. Ghost finishes him off, and Gen.G running back towards their fountain, actually towards the top side as Ruler's defecting, but no, he's actually just going to go back home. Khan going to do the same thing, but he's got teleport to get himself back in.
Is that it?
This minion alive. And DAMWON Kia at 28 minutes into the game want to become the first franchise LCK League of Legends champions.
Khan's down.
Yeah, he's well and truly behind. The Nexus is now ShowMaker is going to go golden. That's a big pulverize, but it's not onto the Victor. Life going to get burned down by the Death Ray. Ruler in a bit of trouble. Canyon is going to stun him up, and ShowMaker takes the kill. Canyon was down to like, what, 1 health? All right, well, congratulations for your series MVP, Canyon. The Nexus falls down, and DAMWON Kia get the 3-0 over Gen.G and will be your spring LCK champions.